What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Epica, yes indeed. This is good. Anyway, I'll explain this in a little bit. Epica Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. I swear this wasn't planned. I swear to you. I woke up, I showered, I did my hair, I brushed my teeth, I did everything. I go to the closet, I just grab a shirt. I swear that's how it works. I just grabbed a shirt, put it on. I didn't even have the filming schedule for the day in front of me yet. So I swear to you, this is complete coincidence. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Hamish Alexander, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 47% of the vote, moving for number 664 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Epica with a tune called The Essence of Silence. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, wait a second, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Epica, shocking, and the video has 421,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I know it's a little weird with me wearing these. I don't know what happened to my in-ears, man, but they decided to crap out on me. The left ear monitor is not working at all, and the right one it's like working at like 50%, and it's really thin and tinny. So I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm gonna have to take them in and have them serviced. So luckily I got these. I was looking for my backup pair of in-ears, and I can't find them. I don't know where they are, so I'm going to use these for today. I'm going to see if I can find my backups. I'm going to need those if I'm going to be, going on tour pretty soon for 10 days. I kind of need my in-ears. I just realized that. Oh, boy. Good thing I have a backup. I just got to find them. Anyway, I digress. Epica, The Essence of Silence, official live video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
There's that word official. Coming off of the official page. Yeah. You know what I'm going to say. Look, I'm not going to say it, okay? I'm just not going to say it. I'm just going to say we're going to have to wait and see what happens, and we're going to have to hope for the best. So we'll just take that as it is. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Thank you so much for coming to our last show of the tour in beautiful Brussels. How are y'all doing?
Last show of the tour, huh?
We are
All
promoting
right.
the Quantum Enigma. And this next song is from our latest record, The Essence of Silence.
We're gonna pause there. I'm digging this tune. I am. This is definitely one of the better songs I've heard from Epica. Man, when I went and saw them live with Sabaton, I wish they had played this. I really do. This would have brought the house down. Without question, this would have brought the house down. This is the kind of song that it's very versatile where you could place it in the live show. I don't know if I would use it as like the very first song, but second song, third song, yeah. Like you heard, okay, you heard Simone introduce, and speak to the crowd. By the way, crowd interaction already there. Speaking to the crowd, letting them know that this is the last, show of their tour. They're really happy to be there. So I'm guessing, I don't know for certain, but I'm going to guess this is like third or fourth song of the set. That would be my guess. Very appropriate. You know where else I can see this song? I can see this song as a closer. Last song of the set. I can absolutely see that. It's the kind of song that has the drive and the energy that'll send the crowd home happy. And I can absolutely see that. But the placement that it's at right now works just fine. The feel sounds good. The drive and the energy are definitely there. I've heard a little play on feel between straight time and halftime. They didn't stay in the halftime feel for very long. They were only there for about 2 measures before they came back into straight time again. Just enough time for people to take notice and go, oh, what happened there? And then the next thing you know, it's gone. And that's fine. Look, it worked. It got your attention, right? Absolutely it did. The trade-off on the vocals between the grit and growl and the operatic style vocals, very nice, very well done. She's getting up there. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I've ever heard her get up that high before. I don't think I have. I think that might be the highest I think I've heard her get on the channel. Now, that's not to say that there are other songs where she doesn't even get higher. I just haven't heard them yet. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that might be the highest I've heard her get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Something tells me I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I feel like it's the highest. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but it's impressive nonetheless. Still sounds good. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. I did that. There we go. Crowd interaction. Love the lighting. Stop. We're going back and listening to that again. No, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to go back, we're going to go back. Holy cow, that got heavy, and that got heavy real quick. But not only did it get heavy, it stayed tight. It didn't get loose. It didn't get sloppy. It didn't bleed over. All of the instruments were still playing in that staccato, accurate feel. It didn't bleed. It didn't go over. It just was right on point. Yet Super heavy, super thick, super crunchy, super groovy. I like it. And yeah, we're gonna listen to it again. And if you guys want to complain about it, too bad. Right here. Oh yeah. Little accents on the keyboard. Nice. Oh, we're almost done. Let it run. Let it run. I don't want the pot. Nice. Yeah, man. Dug this. Dug this. I don't know if it's going to be my favorite tune from Epica, but it's up there. It's up there. This was fun to listen to. Now, how's that going to translate to a score? That's going to be interesting. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Epica with The Essence of Silence. This was a request from Hamish Alexander, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 47% of the vote. Moving from number 664 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Wow, I wish they had played this song when I saw them live. Oh man, this song would have brought the house down. It absolutely would have. They would have had to do repairs on the roof because the crowd would have blown the roof off the place with the pop that they would have given this probably. Fun tune, great listen. I really enjoyed this. Now, just because I personally really enjoyed it does not necessarily mean it's going to get an amazing score, okay? I loved it. I will go that far. I absolutely will. I will go as far as to say that I loved this, and I am definitely going to listen to that again. Now, having said that, though, that does not necessarily mean it's going to get an amazing score or a great score, okay? It's very possible we can end up in the 7s or even the 6s or 5. I guarantee you, we won't be under a 5. No, this is going to get a positive score. Promise you that. Having said that, because I know a lot of people are going to think, well, he must have loved it. If he loved it, then it must be getting a 9. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But we're close. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.8. Yep, 8.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I am not going to go as far as to say this song was impressive. I'm not gonna go that far. I have heard other songs from Epica that are far more impressively written, far more impressively executed, far more impressive just overall, okay? I'm not gonna go that far, but great? Oh yeah, definitely great. Without question, great. I'm gonna start off with the not so obvious stuff. For starters, the track usage. Now there was track usage. Let's be honest here. There was track usage. I thought at first it might be the keyboard player doing the chorales and doing the choral parts and the harmonies within the vocals and stuff. I thought maybe that was no. The keyboard patch was set to orchestration. It was set to, you know, brass patching and string patching. So it wasn't that. No, there were vocals being used in track. Okay, so let's call a spade here. Were they using track? Yes, they were. They were using it sparingly though. It wasn't like track was playing out throughout the entire song. It was just being utilized where it was needed, where it would be most effective. Smart. I will absolutely give that where the credit that it is due. Not only that, but having Simone sing along with track, that puts extra stress on Simone. A lot of people are like, well, it can't be that hard to sing to track. Wanna bet? You have got to be spot on with your pitch when you're singing along to track, because the track is going to be spot on. Guaranteed. So if you're singing by yourself when there's no track, and maybe you go about, like, let's say 5 cents or 10 cents flat, you could probably get away with it. The crowd probably won't even notice, okay? Unless they have a really fine ear, then they might notice, but I don't think they're gonna care. When you're singing along to a track, if you go 5 or 10 cents flat, it's gonna be noticeable. It's gonna be very noticeable. And there's no way to hide your voice on that, because like I said, somebody's flat. Is it gonna be the track that is pre-recorded and perfectly tuned and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, or is it gonna be the lead vocalist who's a human being? You know, which one's gonna be flat? It's gonna be the singer. I know that, and listen, I have played with vocalists. I kid you not. I have played with vocalists who had the audacity to sit there and blame the track for being flat. And all I could do is sit there and shake my head going, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Believe me, it's happened. It's happened. I'm not gonna say frequently, but it's happened more times than you might think. Vocalists can be very, very funny. Anyway, but her vocals were absolutely on point when singing with the track. I didn't hear anything out. I didn't hear anything off. So when she was singing with the track, she was absolutely 100% spot on pitch. So good on her. I kind of expect that from her though. See, here comes the double-edged sword. Epica has gotten 9s from me in the past. They have. But by doing so, they've raised that level of expectation. So now it's going to be harder for them to get those 9s. So anyway, the level of expectation was definitely met though. So it was not underwhelming. It was exactly where it should be. I love the trade-off in the vocals. And they've done that before. That's nothing new. But on this song, I like how they did it. Clean vocals for 4 measures, right? Not exactly 4 measures, 3.5. On beats 3 and 4 of the 4th measure, that's where Simone came on board with that lead-in into her first measure. That was cool. I thought that was really well done. And then he turned around and he would do it where he would come in, not on 3, he would come on 4 on her 4th measures where he would come in. So there was always a lead-in. There was never that break. There was never that rest where there was that, there was that spot in the progression where you had that transition from vocalist to vocalist where you had nothing happen. You had that dead space. Never happened. I was really impressed by that. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really well done. Enough to make it a 9? No. But it was still well done nonetheless. And I want to make sure I mention that because it deserves mentioning. Her vocals, all the way through the song, super clean, super nice, super well done, very pretty, very operatic in her style of vocals, which is just fine. Very fitting for the style of the song. guitars, bass, drums, I'm gonna loop them all into one thing. They all sounded great. They all sounded great. Keyboards as well, all sounded great. Nothing was really good, but at the same thing, nothing was all that impressive either. Just very nice job across the board. A great job across the board from everybody involved. The stage show. This is where I'm very confused. Now, I don't know what's going on, but when I saw them in September of last year, I saw them in September of 2022, and I saw them playing with Sabaton, and they were opening for Sabaton. Now, I was really impressed with their live show. Their live show blew me away. I saw more in just one song during the entire set than I usually would see from like 3 or 4 videos from them combined. They were very active on stage and off stage. Keyboard player, man, getting off the stage and running into the crowd with that curved keyboard of his. So cool, man. I loved that. I love seeing him do that too. There was even a point where they were floating him, man. That was really cool. He went into the crowd and they picked him up and they were, carrying him around. That was kind of fun to see. It was kind of fun to watch. He was playing the whole time too. But there was a lot of crowd interaction and stage interaction and a lot of movement and motion around the stage from everybody. Simone, the guitar players, bass player, keyboard player, they were all moving around the stage like constantly. And then I watch performances like this where they don't move around a whole lot. And I'm wondering why. Why the change? Now, I don't know when this video was shot. It looks like it was probably earlier than 2022. Maybe they've loosened up. I don't know. But all I know is when I saw them live, me firsthand, I was really impressed by, granted, the music was wonderful. Don't get me wrong. It was. And I was really impressed with what they were doing, from a musicality standpoint. But what really impressed me was their stage show. I was blown away by it. I had never seen them do as much as they did on that show. And then I see a video like this where they don't really move around a whole lot. And I'm trying to add that up and it doesn't compute. So I don't know what happened. Maybe this was like from like 19 or yeah, right. Maybe this was from like 2019 or 2018. It's earlier in their career and they don't quite feel comfortable doing that yet. But now they do, That's very possible. It's absolutely very possible. But I had a good time watching it nonetheless. They did, believe it or not, they did check off all the boxes I look for in a live show. Let's go down the list. Stage presence, check. Yeah, they had it. Absolutely. Stage energy. Yeah, they did. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more, but they were moving around. It'd be a little movement here. Like guitar player goes from the front of the stage to the back riser but there was still movement. They weren't standing there with their feet rooted into the ground like a bunch of trees, okay? They were actually moving around the stage. Not a whole lot, but there was still movement in motion. So, gotta give it to them. Stage energy, check. Stage interaction. Yes, I saw stage interaction between Simone and the lead guitar player and between, rhythm guitar player. I think the male vocalist does rhythm guitar and the other guitar player does lead, I think. Someone fact check me on that. I'm not exactly sure, but okay. The guitar player that does the vocals and Simone, they interacted. The other guitar player went back and interacted with the keyboard player. I saw that. Keyboard player went over and interacted with the drummer. I saw that. So we did have some crowd interaction. Not crowd interaction. We had some stage interaction. So check. Crowd interaction. Yep. Check. Right from the very beginning of the song. Simone talking to the crowd. And then with the clapping and the heys about halfway through the song, that was great to see as well. Love seeing that. Crowd interaction. Check. Showmanship. Did we have showmanship? Yep, we did. Thanks mostly in part to the keyboard player. He's quite the showman. I remember watching them live. Man, he was all over the place. He really wants to put on the best show he possibly can. And it shows. And believe me when I say this, it's appreciated. Not that everybody else didn't do a great job too, but he stood out. Head and shoulders above everybody else. Same thing here. He stood out. Whenever he had a chance to move away from his keyboard, he did. Whenever he had a chance to interact with the crowd, he did. And he was very animated. and very big with his hand motions. He wasn't sitting there going, No, he had hands over his head. Pa, 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 pa. So big, grandioso arm motions so that everybody, including everybody way in the back, could see him without question. Very nice job. Production. Yeah, I'm going to give that a check. I know it's only lights. I know it's just lights, but their light show looked good. I mean, it was really, really well done and very well designed to hit at certain points doing certain things, like in that breakdown section. Lights off except for the back lights so that you could highlight the people on the stage from the back, making them look silhouette-y. I think that was really smart. I think that was a really nice job and good choice on color too for that kind of yellowish, like that lightly brown, bright yellowish mixture, giving it kind of a candlelight, I guess, kind of an effect from a color standpoint. So really nice job on the production there. Now overall, I thought it was a great job, and I think it's a great song. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed it more than the score leads on. I know I gotta stay objective, and from an objective standpoint, I'm giving this an 8.8, okay, which is a great score. But believe me when I say this, personally, I enjoyed it a little bit more than that score shows, okay? But remember, I gotta stay objective. I cannot let my own personal feelings in on this. So, being objective, I'm giving it that 8.8. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So, final thing, once again, I swear to God, guys, this was not planned. I swear to you, it was not planned. I seriously, I go do my stuff I gotta do in the morning. I reach into my closet. I don't even look 9 times out of 10. I just grab the first shirt I see, I grab it, I put it on, and it just happened to be this, okay? Believe me when I say this. I know a lot of people are like, oh, look at you sucking up to Epica. No, I'm not sucking up to Epica, I promise. Pure coincidence, okay? Anyway, 8.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.